My name is Ronald Reagan. This powerful 135,000-watt Radio Free Europe transmitter pierces the Iron Curtain with the truth, answering the lies of the Kremlin and bringing a message of hope to millions.
This is Radio Free Europe Today, a modern media organization that uses radio, television, and new media to reach a diverse audience. From our Prague headquarters and 22 bureaus, we broadcast independent news to countries where a free press is threatened or banned. And online, we promote a free exchange of ideas in 28 languages. But during the Cold War, it was shortwave radio that got the message from the West to the Soviet Union and its satellites.
Radio Free Europe began broadcasting from Munich on July 4th, 1950.
It was the cloak and dagger era, a time of spies and counter-spies, and RFE was no different.
We knew we had our share of spies. It was strange because the information that they could report to Moscow was easily available. It's brochures for visitors, it was memos about new programs.
On the American side, the spies were actually funding the operation. But in 1972, Congress cut the CIA's ties to RFE for good.
Congress said, why should we be embarrassed by this? Let's fund it openly by American taxpayer money.
RFE is now an independent news organization funded by the US Congress. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, some thought our work was done. But it wasn't. Today, much of the world is still in transition, and we face the threat of global terrorism.
RFE is a hybrid now. We have former Soviet Union space, Central Asia, the Caucasus, a little bit of Eastern Europe, where countries either haven't made the transition to democracy or there's been backsliding. Then you have the case of near-failed states and Islamic countries that are troubled with the liberal idea.
In Pakistan, our newest service, Radio Mashal, counters the Taliban's influence by providing reliable news to Pashtuns in the tribal regions. Across the border, RFE's Radio Free Afghanistan is the country's most listened to radio station.
4 years of wars and continuing war, the Afghan people have been deprived from real and reliable information. We have created this platform of discussion and debate for the people. They write to us. Thousands of letters are coming. Hundreds of messages are coming.
Some of those letters come from Hamraz and Saroz, students from the village of Kamchak in northern Afghanistan.
یک بخش نامه دو بیتی بود و در بخش دیگهش مطلب جالب بود. مثلا درباره هدف که انسان چی قسم هدف بگیره یا درباره اعتبار.
We offer the platform. We're not dictating or manipulating or prodding them. We're really saying, here's a platform, here's a canvas, paint, and they paint.
In places like Iran, where we can't have a bureau, citizen journalists come to us with the news.
What we are doing both on radio and our websites is inviting people to come to us through SMS, email, and participating in radio programs and participating on website.
All across our regions, RFE provides a microphone for people who want to share their dreams, fears, and sometimes their anger. In Kyrgyzstan, ethnic Uzbeks air their fears during an outbreak of violence. Women from 7 countries tell us what they think of wearing the veil or not. And in Kabul, a female political candidate takes us along on the campaign trail. At Radio Free Europe, everyone's opinion counts. The world has changed in 60 years, and RFE has changed with it. But the mission is still the same, providing reliable information to the people who need it most.
We work with people in countries that want a better life. They want peace, they want stability, they want societies of tolerance and pluralism. Our biggest export is not quality journalism, I'd say. It's hope.